Thanks for joining me again today. After the success last week at Desert Trails Bike Park, I had to get back there again and try to clean up the jump and also maybe even try the second double. Once I got there, like always, I like to get warmed up on the beginner line, make sure I'm clearing everything and feeling comfortable in the air. The last couple Sundays I've been here, it's been pretty busy, with all kinds of riders on this track and at the pump tracks farther down the hill. So I've been spending less and less time at the beginner route here and spending a little bit more time further up the mountain. I've been coming here like 18 months almost through watching YouTube videos and general getting on the bike and practicing. I've been able to get to here. When I started, I was definitely more like my friend Ben, who I came out here and rode with and he filmed, where I was just kind of riding the ramps and not doing anything else. And I'm really happy with the progression I made so far with not being super serious about it. Once I was feeling warmed up, I headed up to the top and started out my first few runs. This one I was not feeling great on, so I decided just to bail and give it another try. I'm really working on getting a manual on those two doubles. I feel giving little stees on the handlebars when I drop into stuff or hit stuff, it really helps me loosen up and not do the whole dead sailor thing in the air and land terribly. This one again, just wasn't feeling it on that final landing. So I went ahead and reset for another run. I was talking with a guy in the parking lot, and he had recommended when I was railing these berms, especially past the apex, to kind of lock out my legs to generate a little bit more force. And I noticed when I remembered to do it, that it was working out pretty well. I would consider that landing a prime example of a dead sailor, locking up in the air and coming down however I happen to land. I noticed a couple of BMXers resetting at this sort of halfway point, and I found that I was really able to get some good speed from here, because that above that segment I was losing a ton of speed and ended up really not being at a comfortable speed hitting that first double. So resetting up here made the runs a lot easier, a lot quicker, and felt like I could really session the doubles instead of worrying so hard about railing the berms perfectly.
Wow, big. That looks a lot bigger than the other one. Really not in a bad position if you're gonna just case it. Woo, hit it.
I was still having a ton of difficulty getting enough speed to really clear that first double, and I think a lot of it has to do with experience, but also these ramps are really made more for BMX bikes than my bike, which is a 27.5. And this last double, oh man, I was pretty much dead sailoring it in the air and was just landing hard on my back wheel, and I was not remembering to push down the front bars at all. That was about the only smooth landing I had. And then a terrible landing there.
Oh boy. Oh, night quits for today. I'm gonna get hurt.
I would really love to come back here with a BMX bike or dirt jumper to get the full experience, but I am super happy with how much progress I did get. Thanks for joining me again this week. I hope you liked the video. I'll see you next time.